Story time. I think some of you guys are going to struggle to believe this one, and that's okay, because I struggled to believe it too, and I was there. When I was 13, my mother and I decided to go on a road trip to Lake Okeechobee, first time. At that time, having a GPS on your phone was still kind of new. Most people used those standalone GPS devices like a Garmin or a paper map. I had an old LG phone, so we used the GPS on that. Wasn't good. We were already in the Okeechobee area when it suddenly told us to turn onto this narrow dirt road surrounded by cornfields. Now, as an adult with some hindsight and Google, I know that that was a tractor path. Our little car had no business being on it. If any farm people are watching this, please give us some grace. We're Brazilians from the coast. We don't know anything about farm life. Anyway, you can't make a U-turn on a tractor path, so we just kept going until we found somewhere to turn around. After what felt like a long time on that path, the cornfield finally opened up to a prison. Once again, as an adult, after much Googling, I found out that the Okeechobee area actually has multiple correctional facilities, and this was one of them. I just don't know which one. We were like, yeah, this isn't Lake Okeechobee, so we went back into the corn maze, which was dumb, but my GPS started freaking out and we had no signal. I cannot for the life of me remember the route that we took, but we ended up pulling up into a town. A tiny town with small houses all lined up like something straight out of the 1950s. The houses were colorful, like a pink house, a blue house, a purple house, a green house, a yellow house. It actually reminded me of that scene from Indiana Jones where he's in Doomtown, the fake neighborhood for nuclear testing. I did Google if the Okeechobee region ever had any testing sites, and it didn't. We drove around for a little while trying to find somebody to help give us directions, but there was not a single soul in sight. It was completely abandoned. It kind of looked like a movie set, or like we had accidentally driven into the Twilight Zone. But it wasn't abandoned in a rundown way. The houses were slightly dirty with some overgrown vegetation, but nothing crazy. So I turned to my mom and I was like, hey, this is creepy, we should go. And she was like, yeah, let's go. So we drove back into the cornfield, no idea where we were until we finally hit a main road. We never reached Lake Okeechobee. Years later, we both still need closure. I've Googled everything. Test sites, abandoned communities in the area, and the Okeechobee region actually does have a few ghost towns. I found one called Chosen, another one called Utopia, but none of the pictures that I found online looked like this little town we were in. So if you're still watching this and you are familiar with the Okeechobee region, please tell me, where were we? Because to this day, this remains an unresolved mystery in our lives.